Oh, hello to the St George's Lodge community. Um, yeah, I got the documents and the invitation. I'm not sure what what I was going to say really. I don't know. I don't know if I want to go all the way to Bulgaria. Um, for the meeting. A lot of people, I don't know if there would be I was thinking that it would be like a Zoom call or something more modern. Um, just trying to get, more people going to Snowdonia than ever before, it says in the newspaper. Um, I was just hoping that we could have, maybe the annual general meeting was going to be more modern. I've been looking at the crypto space and, watching videos on YouTube and the Ethereum Foundation. Yeah, I just thought it would be might be a Zoom call where certainly people who can't go to the annual general meeting could certainly go. I mean, I haven't made up my mind yet. Um, that everyone can access. Because it's so. I mean, I'm a media person. I'm not. I don't really do law or anything because it's. I don't know. Just seems too important, and I can't really like I'm silenced. I can't really talk. Um, but yeah, that's I've been. It's the software that I'm interested in. There's been this is Space Pool, another sort of crypto thing. But you've like St George's Lodge. I think just. I mean, it doesn't have to be that complicated, but like some sort of a software where people can log in. You don't have direct communication and emails where people are sort of like going, "Oh, I don't want to explain to 100 different people." Obviously, I understand that that they can't explain to us what's going on. It's just like there's a mountain. If people want to go there on holiday, they just go there. You don't talk to the staff about business. See, that's the trouble. The legal thing is like, oh, they said things like, "Oh, don't talk to the staff about money and how the hotels doing." But it's the transparency thing. I think to be modern, to be legal, to be normal, um, you got to have. Sorry, I've got. Yeah, sorry, I have to get rid of that phone call. That's what it's like, isn't it? That's the thing, because people don't haven't got time for you know to multitask. I understand that, and I've left them alone. But on the same call, it's like it's for 15 years we've had hardly any accounts, and it's like the more there's no accounts, I can't see there's 100 rooms. I'd like to see a whole 100 rooms and when they've been let, for how much throughout the year. So everyone in the community, St George's Lodge, Palace community, whatever, can see what money's coming in. And if they can see at least people visiting, they can sit all day on the St George's portal if they make some sort of a website portal where the owners can see if they've got visitors, and that might encourage them to look at it, and you know they can give a feeling of, oh, maybe you should have a skiing holiday in Bulgaria in Bansko. They can look at all day to see if any money is coming into the business, because the more you you close it down and say we're not talking to people about this, the more it's like, oh, okay, I'll give up. I don't want to know anymore what's going on. And you know, it just sort of does that become a feeling where less people go there. People aren't talking about it. You know, nobody knows. We're not getting any money. Obviously, we're not. I'm not getting any rental. If you went to your local high street, you'd expect rental every week. Whereas with St George's, you know, what's going on? You know, at least I understand that they can't talk to 100 people about it, unless it's on a web call and people can't talk back a lot of the time. But I think this is the thing. The way to go is where you can see each week, you know, all the rooms listed or something. Were they occupied? Were they unoccupied? It might encourage better business. I mean, at the moment, it's like there's this feeling, oh, they're just scraping by. You're never going to get any money. For 10 years, this has gone on. You know, you're never going to get anything. Is it all empty then? Are the rooms all empty? And, you know, no one's ever told me, you know, the communications is poor. And I understand perhaps they've said, oh, we can't afford to make any software. But it would stop all the emails, all the sort of the feeling that there might be an inner circle, you know, we're in the rental pool, but then within that, there was always the worry when buying this, whether Charlie or whoever would sort of have an inner circle, if you like, of apartments, and they get let and they get money, and there's people outside who get nothing. And I've worked every day, and all my wages have gone to pay this loan. I just think, even if it costs a bit of money to make some software for everyone, I think, you know, it would be better for everyone, because there wouldn't be questions about how's it doing, why haven't I got any money. You can see how many rooms are occupied. You can see the amounts of money that are coming in, and you know, that's going to stop a lot of people asking questions. Okay, if it's all empty and we're getting no money, then okay, we can see that. But you know, if you can't see any software, well, what, you know, I just, you know, it's just very sort of old-fashioned and a bit draconian. It's like, you know, and everyone's afraid to ask because the lawyers will get annoyed when we ask questions, and it's been like that for years. I've been busy. I haven't been doing software till recently. I mean, these cryptos doesn't make much money, but it's just like Space Pool. I don't talk to anyone there, obviously. It's all done through, you don't email anyone. Everything's done through the site, and you can see how well you're doing. I was just farming some crypto. Fortunately, the price did go down a bit on this one. But you know, at least you can see the situation, and you know it's you know, if people are visiting my plots, I can see whether my plots are doing work or they're doing nothing. That's all I wanted to say, really. I don't know if I want to go. I could face, you know, the lawyers. I mean, it's a bit like school, really. No one can say anything. It's not like a modern Zoom meeting where anyone can say anything. But I sort of understand that, well, I don't know, they say there's no money, but, you know, I don't know. Originally, the staff were all supposed to be paid for by the restaurant and the bar. I know it's difficult because of COVID, but in normal years, you know, like when you rent your house and local estate agent down the road, you expect income, you know, and you expect to be told when it's occupied, when it isn't. I can see in some respects they don't want to say to someone, you know, if you like, you could do it anonymous rooms and you could do the money, because they don't want a situation where, I don't know, someone is getting a lot of rental, and then someone else, you know, someone might have a big expensive one and no one goes there, and they don't want people to see that, because they're still getting a share of the money, you know, because it's a rental pool. They're still getting a share even though people aren't renting that. I mean, okay, I haven't got a problem with that. Maybe my one's a smaller one, maybe it is busier than others, maybe it isn't, but I can understand why perhaps you don't individually want people to know you know, because people start sort of arguing, saying, "Oh, my one was making lots of money. I want a bigger percentage of the money." Or I understand you can't deal with all that, but if you did it anonymously and you just said, "Okay, to this week, this low season, you know, we had 10, 15, 20 rooms booked for such and such amounts of money. During peak season, we had 100% booking, you know, during the skins. For 12 weeks, at least, I would expect fully booked. The whole hotel would be fully booked because there's loads of people at the mountain. That's all I wanted to say, really. I don't know if we can have some modern software and be better for everyone. Okay. Probably won't be public on YouTube, just a private YouTube link. Okay, thanks very much for watching. Bye bye now.